go in your name, O Lord. Take it again. Are you ready with the entertainment?
Niger Trends, right?
Entertainment first. Are you recording now?
Yeah, Entertainment Digest, yes. Yes, it's live. Okay. Can we skip the Adekunle Gold one? I want to keep it.
Why?
Okay, just doesn't seem very.
No, we don't need to see.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Watch out for me when I start making the number I want.
What did you say? What was your conclusion?
No, let's keep it. Let's keep it.
Okay, let's keep it and let's skip it.
Skip. Okay.
Sounds the same. Yeah, keep it.
Such a lovely morning. Welcome to the Vintage Talkshow with Faj and friends. Good morning, friends. Wherever you are listening to us or watching us, it's going to be a great day. Good morning, and good morning. It sounds, you can feel it. I'm excited. Why? I don't know, but I'm excited. And I hope you are. Thank you for watching us or listening to us, wherever you are. You're welcome. I'm your uncle. My name is Femi Akintunde-Johnson. My friends call me Faj. And with me this morning is a lovable, adorable. She likes herself to be seen as a stormy petrel. Legal advice. Yeah, where was a legal practitioner? Legal practitioner, and moonlighting as a presenter, as a radio commentator. Good morning this morning, Oluwatamilore Moyo. Good morning.
I didn't want to fight this morning.
Yeah.
But when you are introducing yourself, you don't put your legal practitioner variant there. You don't say what you are doing.
Yeah, because I'm not a guest. I'm the uncle.
I don't need no introduction.
Okay. So henceforth I just mention your name.
And my lovable, amiable, I like those ones.
You like the
Don't put the legal practitioner here. People come and start asking me legal questions. I will not answer them.
Is it that you won't answer or you don't have time for free legal advice?
Both of them together, because I did not come here to be doing legal advice. That's not my remit on this show.
Okay. As they say, how do they say it now? I stand corrected.
Insults from me. Okay.
No, I stand corrected. As usual on this show, we'll continue to speak truth to power and shine light on dark sports. Let me start with the quote for the week. And this is from Somali or Somalia. It's a Somali saying. It says, one who knows does not speak much. One who speaks much does not know. This is not a snide remark at anybody. It's the one who knows does not speak much. And one who speaks much does not know. This is an advice for tenterhooks, those chatterboxes who talk non-stop, completely out of points, and they can't stop themselves. So it says, think about it. When you stop to think, you tend to speak less when you want to share wisdom. What do you think, Tamilore?
It's very similar to Empty Barrel.
Okay.
I recall music.
Yes, sort of. Yeah, well, in a very cryptic way. That's another way to put it.
I also talk a lot, so I don't know. I feel indicted.
No, that was not my intention. It's a Somali
No, it's not you. It's an insecurity.
Okay. So it's like labata. Any tasilara koforijiwa. Is it when you splash the mud in somewhere, in a place, in a settlement or wherever? It's my splash onto you. Please forgive us. It was not deliberate. That's what it means. Okay.
Thank you.
Now let's go to fact checking, what you call knowledge boosters. You might have heard or read stuff like, did you know that sitting too close to the television damages your eyes permanently? That's what we used to tell our children. I don't know if they still tell them. The fact checker says it is false.
No way.
No way. I was flabbergasted too. And it says sitting too close to the TV may cause temporary eye strain, headaches, or fatigue, especially after long periods, but it does not permanently damage the eyes. The myth became popular because children often sit close to screens when they already have undiagnosed vision problems, making it seem as though the screen caused the issue. So, poor lighting, excessive screen time, and lack of breaks can make the eyes uncomfortable, but permanent damage from sitting close to the TV has not been proven. Hmm.
You know what? Do you know this is very painful because I'm sure it's not just me, just generally, children of my generation, people who are children at my generation,
Hmm.
we all our parents are probably telling us that don't sit too close to that TV. It's going to spoil your eyes. I know that it happened for me. And me, I'm short sighted. If I stayed more than 3 feet away from that TV, I cannot see anything. Everything they blurred to me. And that's what they kept telling me to
Oh,
sit.
you
I
are
could
one
not
of
see
the
Jack.
you are one of the undiagnosed vision
Yes.
problem owner of
But
as a
as you
child.
can tell now, it's not the TV that made it worse.
Hey, sometimes all
I
these
could not see. I wanted to enjoy the TV. I cannot see it if
sometimes
I'm 3 feet away. I cannot see anything. Everything is a
sometimes,
blur.
madam, sometimes
Yes,
all
sir.
these AI generated
So you want to appropriate and reprobate.
you know,
You say that it's correct, but
sometimes
now it's incorrect.
sometimes they may be wrong, sometimes,
Sometimes may be
but you
right.
see what you went through,
Because it was not just AI chemical, it was researched.
we also went through it.
Mm.
We were also told that we should not sit close to TV.
But
So
you know that you are
and
old.
you
How
now,
long in your life were you watching TV for?
ah I watched
Was that TV
you
around
mean
when you
as
were
a
like,
young person?
yeah, like was that
What
TV
do you
around when
mean?
you were 10 years old?
What do you mean? What?
Was there?
There was TV when I was 1 year old.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Television came to Nigeria in 1959.
Oh, okay.
Well, first in Africa, if not most of Europe. What are you saying? What are you telling me? By this mid 60s, I was watching TV passe.
Okay.
And this is not to disclose my age, but I'm not that. I'm not that old that I will be alive before TV.
I'm sorry. My apologies. My apologies.
Okay. Okay. I think we take a short break and come back. I'm interested in talking about what stood out for you this week. Mine is today. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Yes, I did. I'm unmuted now.
Oh,
Can
I
you
like
increase the
his
volume?
voice.
Yeah, I was.
I don't want
Who
to
is
be
it?
recording.
Buju Buxton.
Except you mute today.
Okay.
We're back. We're still on the Vintage Talk Show with the Fudge and friends. And my friend is here. Hmm. Tamara, what? Well, you are the only one here. I can't see any other on the line. What stood out for you this week is my next question.
So two things. One, how tired I was this week. I don't know how relevant or important that is, but I was dog tired this week. I don't think I slept. There's some days I slept like 2 hours. Some days I slept for. One of the days was granted because I was watching a TV series, but most of it was because of work. I was just exhausted. So before I woke up today, my goodness, I slept like 13, 14 hours. And I'm just so happy to be here. So happy to be alive. Everything is looking bright and shiny to me right now. Everything has this, you know how things look like when they are glowing at the sides. That's how everything looks like to me now. That's the first one. Children. You called me children. Yeah. Anyway, it's only people that let me be glad that you called me a child, please, because I think I'm growing up too fast.
What's the second one, Jared?
Second one is a group of my colleagues and I during the week were talking about the things Nigeria happening to people. We're talking about this particular man, this professor that 3 of his sons died in one day.
Wow.
And we looked at the news article, and a fire truck hit 3 of his children, 3 of his sons.
Wow.
And the fire truck ran away, so it was a hit and run. And we couldn't even wrap our heads around how would the man survive going forward. And then we went on to talking about Anthony Joshua and a news article. Well, somebody told me, so it's reported to be that he said he's never coming to Nigeria again. And this is somebody that used to come like back to back every year. And now because of what happened to him here, he's like, nah, he's not doing it again. And all of us there, there were 6 of us talking that if you have ill health in Nigeria, that better just be healthy, because once something happens, there's no structure, or there's limited structures in place to keep you alive.
So what triggered that decision from AJ? Is it the accident, which will happen anywhere in the world, or the care afterwards?
So I don't know if that accident can happen anywhere in the world. It was let me try to remember what it was about. He was traveling on some expressway, right?
A stationary
truck. He hit a stationary truck.
Yes, the driver was overtaking or overspeeding or whichever, and he hit a stationary truck.
So my understanding
which ought not to be on that road. But which
was it in the night? Do you remember?
No, it wasn't night. I don't think it was night.
I have to get more facts on this. How can you hit? No, this is not the time to be blaming anybody.
Anyway,
the point I was trying to make was he received posts. The feedback I was getting was that so
they even stole his phone while they were trying to evacuate him.
Yeah, so they weren't able to get his 2 friends out in time or something, or they died immediately. I cannot remember.
They died on the spot.
So I think it took some time for him to get care. I don't know. I'm speaking based on our discussion.
And the care was careless. And
well, I really hope it's not true. What my friends say, I really hope it's not true. We had not got research.
AJ, now I've said all that is always standing up for you is your personal problem.
Is it supposed to be Nigeria-based issues?
No, not really.
For example, I have many issues.
It's okay. When I take my own, maybe use as a lead to guide you.
Then I will not do another
because
one.
I have something that stood out for me very recently. But let's welcome. It's been a while that we have seen him. Let's welcome our analyst and co-commentator.
Come here, share your music, share your love.
Who has chosen to dignify us with his presence today? Hello, good morning, Akindamola.
Good morning, Uncle Fad.
Adeboye.
Good morning,
Good
Uncle Fat.
morning. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good, sir. I'm good, sir. Tamilada,
Okay,
good
he's
morning.
talking. We soon get around his voice um later.
We'll ask him his own later.
Yeah.
Now, should we move on to entertainment?
I haven't even spoken.
Oh, sorry. I told you I'm excited. I'm very,
Yeah,
very
you are.
happy.
It's good.
I told you I'm excited. Very, very happy.
Yes, you
So
are.
I'm jumping the gun.
Okay, what stood out for me? Akindamola, I'll get to you. I'm trying to work on your voice. Um, Recently, I passed through. I've been seeing some notices on WhatsApp about the road, the intersection between Okpebi, um, Toyin Street, and outward Okpebi and all that. And there's some kind of a construction going on to make the place better, I believe. But what they are doing beggars belief. It's if you are coming from um, Allen and you want to make a U-turn to return to Allen, you are in soup. I mean, I've heard tales of people hanging somewhere, some kind of task force apprehending people who are making yeah, U-turn there. Suddenly, where we used to make U-turn, apparently had been, how do you call it in legal terms? Something that has now been prohibited.
I don't know.
It has now been prohibited such that we're now arresting people and all that stuff. That is hearsay. But the one that I can confirm is that you can't make a U-turn no longer an Okpebi intersection to turn back into Allen Avenue. Now, it was so harrowing having to go all the way down to the this junction, the junction that leads to the Okpebi Link Bridge. All right, and turn into it, then go under the bridge. Go under the bridge where you have some kind of construction or some kind of heavy vehicle blocking the way, narrowing the way place, and you can stand there for minutes looking for how to just make a U-turn. And then you now come all the way back to the Adebola junction, turn right into or maybe all the way back to Alec. What sense do they apply in constructing that kind of confusion? It's absolutely distressing for motorists having to turn all the way. I mean, it's that you have to come all the way throughout Ireland to go back to the other side of Ireland. But now to now have to not circumnavigate all that junction simply because you have cancelled out a roundabout. Now, I think the authorities should look at it again and refocus. I mean, the essence of motoring is for pleasure and peace of mind, not to castrate and frustrate and adumbrate and any other breed you can think of that is suffocating
Nemeta.
that is suffocating the motoring public. Please let our government, the government of Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and the Commissioner for Transportation and Environment to look at that. It's unsightly and thoroughly frustrating. Okay, now I finished my own. That stood out for me. It was a painful situation. Should I should I ask? I think we should move on. Okay, let me try and play more music, come back and start entertainment news so that we can at least get Akindamola's voice onto us. He always has this peculiar angle to his own analysis that can infuriate or agitate at the same time. Okay, we'll be back. Damola, please talk. Let's hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, but not on the right side. Not where I want you to. What I want to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on, I'll call. I'll call on you. Why is it not on? Please let me check. Is the charger still on? Okay. Okay, say something now.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah,
Yes.
great. Great. Say something again, though, because I moved the table now.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We didn't see
Tamilore,
you last week. What's the problem?
I was writing the exam.
Oh, okay. I hope it went
I was
well.
writing the exam. Very well. Very well.
We thank God.
Sir, in what course?
Public policy under leadership.
Nice. That's nice. That fits you.
He didn't mute.
It fits you.
What was he talking about? Leadership.
Yes. I think it's a public policy in leadership.
Okay. Is going to be a politician at the end of the day?
I think it will be good for Nigeria.
Yeah, to have people like that.
Yeah. Mr. I'm supposed to be politics. Even if it's like grassroots level. If nobody beats me up there. You don't need to clean the floor.
And that was Black Cherry Sacrifice. Earlier, it was BNX, Buju Benson, Layeni. So we are back. We are back and we are ready to go. Okay. Okay, let me formally welcome analyst Akindamola Adeboye. Good morning, Akindamola.
Good morning, Uncle Fudge. Good morning, Tamilore. Good morning, dear listeners.
Morning.
Okay. Now let's move on to entertainment news. You can share your views also if you want. The number is 0913-697-3485. Let's take a circuit around our entertainment world, Nigerian entertainment world, and have our take on what has happened in the past week or the outgoing week. Tamilore, I'm sure you are ready for us.
Yes, I am. Singer Adekunle Gold has revealed that he's a descendant of King Kosoko of Lagos, a 19th century monarch who resisted British colonial forces. Speaking on a US television program, the singer also said his stage name came to him through a church sermon after praying for divine direction.
So, what are we to make for all of this now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is somebody threatening him that he doesn't have spine, and so it's showing that his ancestry that they had spunk or what?
You know how people speak during. Yeah, I think it was the ongoing interview session. I think it was something Houston, a show abroad.
Okay.
So during the interview process, he just added that one. He probably was based on the question. I don't know. I'm happy for his life.
Is responding to certain questions.
Yeah, the church one I was aware of since because me I love Adekunle, so I've been following him since that Kosoko one. I just assumed that was it because his name is Kosoko.
Or his surname is Kosoko.
Something
And it chose gold. I'm trying to look at the full story.
okay. I saw it in Punch.
Yes. It says progenitor used to be king of Lagos. And then, yeah.
So I have a famous progenitor. I have a famous progenitor.
Anyway, good luck to him. I like his music. I don't know his passing. I like his music, and I was sorry for him during the backlash on his wife. to me about this or that on X and all that.
Okay.
And I felt, why are you trying to justify your life? Why are you trying to explain to people what
I
is
keep
really,
telling you that
you know?
you're a peculiar person.
I don't know. I don't know why people worry so much about what others are saying. You won't live your life well because they are saying this, they are saying that, and all that.
I know I was spotlight there. You have 20 million people looking at everything that you do. Anyway, I don't think it will matter to you.
I will
It
not
will
be
not matter to
kowtowing
you.
today. I will now do not live my life. Anyway, good luck to him. He should create his own ancestry so that
But he really is. He's creating his own
yeah,
legacy,
yeah.
and it's a beautiful one to watch go.
Okay.
Okay. Omawumi Aloba, widow of the late singer Mobad, has alleged that her father-in-law wants the DNA test involving her son to return negative. She claimed long-standing family disagreements existed before Mobad's death and said disputes over property and royalties worsened tensions after the singer passed away in 2023.
Ah,
Hmm.
I'm, I'm, I don't know about Akindamola, but me, I'm tired about all this back and forth on this young man being my. I mean, this is like, 3 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have buried him. The remains.
Oh, he has been buried. He has
They
been
haven't
buried.
done. They haven't. He has been buried. No, he hasn't because I heard the other time they're saying they want the government to release Ukini Konkini so that they can go and do burial and all that. I don't, they've been back and forth about the burial. It's so sad.
Even I don't know. I don't know. Since it's a family that comes from the southwest, I don't know if they have elders in that place because it's
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
it's shame what's happening.
Akika, as they will say.
It's shameful what's happening. The old
So,
man keeps on yapping and misbehaving. To me, that's my own personal viewpoint. Misbehaving, wearing your son's clothes, wanting to take over his property while he has a son and a wife, and trying to discredit the wife that maybe your grandson is not your grandson simply because of property and money. I mean, we have elders. If we have elders in the house as a proper Yoruba family, they know what we go to the wife, they know what we go to the family, and everything is all set and done. It's not winner takes all or something like that. But the way it's going, every time you keep on hearing them on the social media, it's bad. It's bad. It's not something
it,
palatable at all.
there was even a time, even during that period, that the man released a song or something like that.
Who released the
The
song?
the father,
The
Yes,
father released the
yes,
song.
the father.
you know,
Yes,
really, I don't
saying that
know. I don't,
Mobad got his talent from him, so and
from
stuff like
him,
that one.
and
I
therefore,
mean,
I mean, we're trying to exploit it is incredible. I don't know. I don't know.
And Mr. Akindamola, I'm sorry, I heard you say, I want to be sure I heard it, that he was wearing his son's clothes.
yeah,
Ah,
his shoes, his
I don't know.
clothes.
I don't know. I don't know how far that is.
No,
Damola.
no, no, no,
But,
it was no. It was all over social media now. They showed it and stuff like that one.
wow,
You know,
wow.
and the man, even hearing the man talk, you will know that something is wrong somewhere. Even hearing him talk, you know that something is wrong somewhere. And
Maybe
I
he
mean,
needs help.
it's
Maybe he
not.
needs a therapy or something. The
Yeah,
lady,
I don't know.
the woman said that was during the period of the morning. She placed a call to him, and she didn't hear what she wanted to hear. That what he was saying in her own code, he was just talking about my husband's property and all of that. That's even at it's
Not,
just tragic.
not, this story leads me to something. It's not about them. It's about the need for a will. He was young, I'm sure, and probably wasn't thinking
Very
about
young,
that.
very young.
But I think
Yeah,
everyone, any amount of property or anything that is worth anything, you should have a will in place. even if it's a basic one, just assigning things to people.
Tamilore, I agree totally with you that we should that someone should have a will in place. But even if you don't have a will in place, I mean, under the law, we know if the man died, you people call it intestate, or what do you call it, without a will? Yeah, the man, the family has a portion of the property, the wife has a portion of the property, and that is the
But
base
you
of
know, when you
elders.
die in Texas, you have to go to the court and you have to get it out probate and all that long process, and people don't like doing that. So normally, some families, if you're a family that is cohesive, if you guys are friends, they have a way that they'll settle it internally.
That's the
But
problem.
especially if you are a contentious family, you would probably need to go to court and do all of that. And that's where the problem is.
Because greed and covetousness has entered into it.
Yeah.
Because
That's it.
greed
Especially
and
for instance, me
covetousness
now.
has entered into it. Well, I
We're
mean,
talking about
my father
somebody-
died and nobody was asking for anything or anything. Nobody knew he had a will.
Mr. Akina, I didn't hear you say when somebody died in your family.
Yeah,
I know, no, I said when my father died, the first thing was not about the will, the first thing was not about the property. The first thing was how to give the man a befitting burial. It was after then
That's
that
a cohesive family.
we had to inform the whole family, okay, the man had a will. I mean, I knew he had a will.
Yeah.
But not so many people knew he had a will. But I had to, okay, the man had a will. And he had already lodged it at the registry. So it was like that. But even if he didn't have a will, there was a family, there are elders. You don't need to when covetousness and greed enters into it, that's when we keep on hearing this story and this story and that story and that story.
Damola, you have said it all. There is no elder in that family.
But the father himself is an elder now. He's an old.
That's why he needs an elder. He apparently he's not. He's not up to it. And the bar that he has set is so low that he needs another person, an elderly person
Let me tell you,
to rein him in. I
if
mean,
what they're saying is correct about it, he's not going to listen to anybody.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's a problem. It's dysfunctional problem. It's a dysfunctional problem already in place.
And sometimes,
And
just one last thing. Sometimes
I don't know. I think we should go on before leave. This man
Yes,
is
okay,
gone. He's a
yes.
young boy.
yes.
Hello, good morning. Oh, fine, thank you. Is that Obi? Yes, good morning. He said, are we sure that is Mohbad's dad?
Anything is
That
possible.
question is legitimate. No. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Obi. It's true what you said. Yeah. It's unnatural what is going on. The father, no compassion, no no sense of proportion. What do you demand? What do you ask for? This is 3 years, and it's saying why can't human rights people, women's rights people come up and it was referring to education. If people are properly educated, from the lineage of the girl, except she didn't receive it or she refused to receive it. They are well, high skilled family, and I don't think she didn't have access to education and all that. But sometimes life can deal with you in an unfavorable. Some of the stuff I've read about her, about the family, it's sad,
We have another caller.
and I think we should just let's just move on. Just solve this now one way or the other. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hey, good morning, my brother. Yeah, how are you?
What he knows is not just him or whatever. What happened to his son? Or what happened to him? He did not to run somebody mad. That is, I'm just being blunt here now. Man needs mental evaluation. And some
Yes,
people are
sir.
now taking advantage of it for that thing. So, where you need the social media for the whatever, what do you call it now? For contribution or what money they get on the social media.
Mm,
He's not in charge of himself, he's not in charge of himself. And I agree again that maybe people in the past, you don't even know the kind of chance. So, but the truth is that the man is that the man is not, it's not his fault. He should not blame me. Just like you said, when I deal with people, come on, come on. Thank you.
okay. If still hears me, I'm still awaiting your number. I still want to get your number and away from me. Anyway, uh, let's leave this young man. It pains me whenever I read stories about him, fracas in the dwelling over. Like Titi Lopa said, it's a mental there's a mental framework in place now. Like I said, it needs therapy. It's not normal. The way it's behaving is not normal. Don't you think? Uh, Wearing your son's clothes, talking about uh, maybe it's not greed or covetousness as maybe it's the mental health issue or what have you.
I don't know all the facts.
Yes,
So I don't know the facts, so I cannot speak to whether it's mental or greed. Sometimes they look the same when the outcome looks the
they
same.
do, they do. Okay, I think enough said about Mobad. It is a bad case. So let's move on to something else.
Okay. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo says he grew to admire entertainer Charlie Boy despite initially disliking his unconventional appearance. Obasanjo said his opinion changed after witnessing how devoted Charlie Boy was in caring for his late father, Justice Chukwudifo Okuta, describing it as a lesson in family loyalty and tolerance.
Yeah, yeah. You need grace of God if you have a child like Charlie Boy. Yeah. And I've seen him. I mean, what I've watched him. I've seen him talk about his dad. I don't know. He's always very emotional, and proud about the achievement of his dad. But I haven't investigated how the dad felt about him. A contradiction. But Charlie Boy is a good person.
Yes.
He's a good person. I have close relations with him as a reporter for many years, and it's good. It's good. And to be that caring about his dad, I mean, Obasanjo and Charlie Boy, they almost age me. if you believe, if you believe Baba's official age, they are almost age mates, and so to see that in him is quite gratifying.
I was just thinking about sometimes you see something first. For the first maybe 3, 4 years, you strongly dislike it, but after sometimes some things grow on you.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
how it happens sometimes. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
so when I say I don't like something now, it's not like sometimes I may not like it for 4 years, but in 50, I'm like, okay. Yes, good on me. I don't hate you anymore.
But there's some music that they can't grow on you. You didn't even like it.
I try to give space to music now because okay, so whiskey now. I went the first time whiskey came out, I was like in secondary school. I thought it was one of the worst things I've heard because I think I don't know, I just didn't like him. It was the way
Uh,
the song
uh, uh,
sounded.
uh, 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 Funny enough, Fuji grew on me.
Yeah.
Fuji
Yeah,
grew on me.
yeah, that grew on me too. Yeah, I
Fuji
I didn't
grew on
like
me.
it. It's true.
I
Fuji
didn't like
grew
it
on
for
me.
anything like that. I thought it was just noise. But there was a time I went home to my to our place in Abeokuta, and every waking moment of the day it was Fuji. So I was forced to listen to the reading, to the lyrics,
Listen, yes,
and it grew on me.
yes.
Yeah.
Initially, Akpala, Sakara, and all those stuff. I didn't like them. I didn't like them that much. Fuji came. I was like, it was like because it was mostly like Bade, Sikru, and Inde Barista, and all that. But when Collington started, and the guy, my friend that was close to Shino, I can't remember his surname now, many years ago, I kept on playing Collington. Soon, then I was in a drinking binge kind of a thing, and I found that dancing Collington and drinking alcohol was very was very and that's how I became Fuji fan and all that. And I like most of them nowadays. Lovely stuff they give, especially their witticism and social commentary and all that. Apart from their fighting and some kind of funny behaviors they do nowadays. We soon mention one of them in our stories. We get there because the way we are going.
We are going.
Okay, let's jump to number 5.
Okay. A Canada-based Nigerian doctor has advised singer. A Canada-based Nigerian doctor has advised singer Portable to undergo a brain scan after his celebrity boxing defeat to Kata Efe. The doctor warned that repeated punches to the head could result in serious internal injuries and called for stricter safety measures, including compulsory headguards in future celebrity fights.
Exactly my thought. I said, why are they fighting without head guard?
First of all,
They
we
are
don't need a
amateurs.
Canada-based Nigerian doctor to tell Portable to do a scan. Normally, after fights, you're supposed to have a medical doctor check you, and if necessary, you go for a scan.
Normally, for Portable, they should have done it before and then after, because I don't think that guy is normal. normal.
But do you know what excites me about that
The
match?
beating. Wow.
Wait, I saw that it was broadcast on DAZ, and I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
So and it had like 2 billion or something views
2 billion
across
views
channels.
across all
That gets me
platforms.
so excited for boxing.
I don't know.
There needs to be more views on what boxing can do. And I was so happy.
Oh, you're a boxing enthusiast.
I love boxing.
Anyway,
yes,
I don't know what people are watching or what they are looking forward to. There was so much fascination about this fight, and the guy did not understand ethics of boxing. That guy has at least 5 inches or 6 inches
the reach is not
arm
the same.
reach. You know,
The weight class is not the same.
and the guy was just beating him
And
around
some of the
like
swings,
dolls.
the swings were not. Those were not technical.
And they were beating themselves on the back, on the bottom, on the
Below the
thighs,
belt.
everywhere.
I'm like, what is
Uncle
happening?
Uncle Fag, you know that fight was funny. It was last week, and on that
Sorry,
Friday, on
sorry,
that
Damola.
night,
Sorry, Damola. I'll come back to you. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Yes, Obi. Yeah.
Going to happen very soon. Because this is very, very dangerous. This could be the egg here. It's also very dangerous. Like now, I'm 120 kg. I'm training boxing, training in gym every day. Because I'm entertainment. If a person will come and out and they do something to
Yes.
do it in good class. If you don't want to the whole people, So then,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely right. Damola, you were saying. I mean, that's Obi just echoing what you have said. Not even beyond headgear, he said. That there should be some kind of control. We have a boxing board of control in Nigeria. How do you allow celebrity boxing to go ahead without safeguards and all that? Yes, we watch. What's his name? Jake Paul
Yeah, but I
with
think for that
AJ.
match, it was. I was checking now. It said it was a sanctioned professional weight. I know that he had to step up his weight class. I don't know if he eventually
What are you
Jake
talking
Paul,
about? Which one? Oh, Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul
Yeah,
and
that was
Ojekunle,
sanctioned. That's what I'm saying.
and he had to step up his
He
weight
has
class.
to
It wasn't.
chop up. Even then, the weight is still there's a gap. But then he allowed within certain precincts, certain precautions. But here, there was no precaution. They just opened the gate, just started fighting each other.
So it says there was a special limit that was set for the fight where Anthony Joshua was required to weigh no more than 245 lbs, and he ended up weighing 243. Paul was 216.
And which is
So
fairly close. But look at Portable and that Katefi. The difference can be less than 50,
the
50
reach was
grams.
the one that was stunning me.
50
Like
kg.
both vertically and like hand
No.
reach wise, it was
Let's hear Damola.
yes.
It's terrible.
Oh, it was an entertaining watch.
Could
Well,
lead to
well,
death.
well,
It
well,
could lead to
well,
death.
Uncle Fad, you know that fight. That is how we roll in this part of the world. The excitement got to most, so that it's even after the fight we are talking about the safety precautions. Before the fight, I think the conversations, and this was not the first fight that is happening like that. This is not the first fight that is happening like that.
I
So,
kept on saying it even before the fight that I hope they will get to headgears because I saw the one that he did with something of Kafo, this loudmouth guy, and
then
the
we don't know the times of the fight, that okay, we'll get
yeah,
8 years, we'll
Yeah.
not get 8 years. And
yeah,
then the boxing
no,
gloves,
but it's not right.
themselves, they are heavy enough. They are heavy enough so that if you are not a professional fighter, it might be a little bit difficult swinging them. They are heavy enough on their own.
Yeah,
So we don't know the times
yeah.
and stuff like that. And even the fight,
But,
like
but
I
for
wanted to
the
say before, it was it was
okay,
it
you
was
forgot.
funny because that night I was outside. I was outside with guys, and we were talking, and plenty jollificating Friday night.
Yes,
And I was telling
yes.
people, oh, I had exams the next day, and people were telling me, "Egbon, jẹ́ ká lọ wọ Portable," that the road will be clear by now and stuff like that one. And when people came back from the fight, they were shouting, "What is not Portable?" Oh?" and
you know, and 2 or 3 days after, the guy was claiming he hasn't gotten his money, no 50 million. I think 2 days ago, there's a what do you call it, a photo shoot that he was handing over a dummy check to him. And whatever hasn't stopped making noise. He just needed to rest a bit. When I saw the video, was gasping for breath. I was scared that this man may pass. No,
but the
no, no.
guy, but I give
Jokes
it to
apart.
Portable. He knows how to work the social media. I give it to Portable.
You can't
He's
beat
a crowd
him.
puller every time. He's a crowd puller with his antics and everything. He's a crowd puller. It's a study on his own.
I mean, he's not losing at any side. Now he has gotten an endorsement to perform at the National Football League final. So
Nice.
he's doing well.
I want
Uh,
to read a part of this thing
yeah,
about you can buy a belt, but a child cannot be bought because his wife gave birth afterwards.
oh
I
yeah,
thought that was like,
oh
Yeah.
he said, my
yeah.
wife just gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. I value that more than a belt. You can buy belts, but not my child.
After
I thought that was cute.
after the mouth open,
From what I'm reading, the scores across board was 27-30. So it's not so.
I don't know who's counting that though, because the kind of business thing is like 50 to 10. And they are not coordinated, so wild, so disorganized. But it's pouring more. You see down the stories, you see another one, another
Uncle Faj,
challenge.
I
You
hope
get to,
Portable. I hope Portable is not hearing you, Uncle Faj.
what will it do?
Challenge.
Me,
Because
I almost fought I almost fought. What's it called? What's that old man? Um, what's that old man now? Bashali. I,
I watched one Bashali fight this year. I watched one Bashali fight this year.
is he fighting?
I saw one. It was an exhibition match with
Okay.
another.
Let's move ahead. We have not reached half of our stories, though, and we still have Nigerian friends. Oh my! And it's good to have with us this morning our legal expert and social development advocate, and yet Arsenal fan, in spite of.
Like that's his demerit.
Good morning this morning.
Uncle Fudge, sorry. You are introducing Bosun. You started with her with a very loud voice when you wanted to call that name.
Exactly.
So, repeat that
It's not easy to be finalist.
Okay. I concede. Yeah, I concede. Yeah,
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my.
Good morning, Uncle Fudge. Good morning, Akindamola. Sometime good morning, listeners. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. And we're in high spirits, very close to 2 trophies. Major trophies. Champions League, English League.
At least.
A lot of people started but fell by the way.
It's a day. Have the feeling. It's your day, and you deserve it. Okay. We'll speak more next week by the grace of God. Next story. The Dele Odule story.
Okay, veteran actor Dele Odule has revealed that he once priced a casket for himself during a period of deep frustration over his acting career. The Nollywood star said he was not ill but felt hopeless after comparing his struggles to the success of his former classmates.
Bros, Dele, focus on your own. No. If you use the others as a barometer, you will die. Many people will have died disease when you use your classmates to judge. Everybody has their own journey. Thank God
I saw the interview. I saw the interview. It was a good interview. And I saw the interview. It was a very nice interview. And I think it's a message for people on how to go about their lives. Because what he was trying, I think it was back in the day, according to him. And one of the greatest enemies of the human race is comparison. When you start comparing yourself with others, there are people who are even successful by our own reckoning. But the moment they are not satisfied and they are looking at other people, then you're going to put yourself in deep problems. So I think it's a message for the young, the old, and everybody. Just stay on your lane, maintain your position. And that's him today now. He's done everything that anybody can achieve in the same movie industry. So if he had not calmed down to recalibrate and then find his position, comparing yourselves will never, ever get you anywhere because somebody will always be ahead of you in this life. So, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's how God has done it. And
thank you. Let's move ahead quickly, fast paced. Before you read the next story, I would like to cut through. Pasuma has just become a grandfather. His daughter, Femi, who's in the U.S. Navy, has just given birth to the baby boy. So that young man now life is great. And so our next story is
59. Uncle Fudge, Pasuma is 59.
I thought it was 55. He's still a young
He's 59,
man.
Yes.
He's still a young man at 59.
59.
No wonder I look like a baby to you.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. That's good for him. He didn't look his age.
Yes, he looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. Actress Lizzie Anjorin has accepted a celebrity boxing challenge involving fellow actress Iyabo Ojo and show promoter Paul Okoye. The development reignites their long-running feud with Anjorin proposing additional conditions before agreeing to step into the ring for the widely discussed entertainment showdown. I love this so much. Let's go. Let's go.
Lord. See, I think you should be feeling bad. That is what you have turned your boxing to, you know.
See, as many eyes as possible as you can. After somebody watches this match, we see another fight as they're scrolling through social media. A professional fight, they'll click into it. They will try and look into it. They'll watch 5 minutes. Another time they watch. So it brings more eyes to boxing.
I don't think she's ready to fight. Their own fight, they will not use that boxing gloves, these claws, and fingerprints and all that.
Uncle Faj, the way Tamilore was talking, I started picturing in my mind one of our female listeners to just call in and call her out to say, okay, let's have a fight.
Lawyers don't fight. Peace and proper.
I think he's not ready to. He's not ready to fight. One of the conditions he gave was, I think that that promoter Polo is Yabojo's husband.
Okay.
Okay. So he said before they will fight, that Polo will fight her own husband, Chief Lawal.
Yes. That was one of the conditions he gave.
That lady is something else. Lizzie. She's a character.
So put the two of them in the ring. Only one person will come out alive.
Can you imagine? Her mouth, that lady's mouth is just something else.
No.
There's a variance. It's not a boxing thing, but there's this thing they do. It's a slap match. You put your face, so I think one hand behind your back and you slap. So they can do that.
That's it. That thing is worse than boxing. That thing is worse than boxing. Have you seen people faint?
I don't see you going through it and not have brain hemorrhage.
Right?
You know, it's they slap people.
Your face has to be set there. You can't be judging.
Some people can't walk. Some people can't walk after
the slap.
You can't see well. Okay.
Everywhere the first blow.
Okay. Before that, Alex was talking about why do people have a Hall of Fame in Nigeria? Glad to hear you. Wherever you are, Alex, some folks in Lyrics Hall, they are planning to have a Hall of Fame and Museum Foundation. It's sometime in June this year, where they will honor the heritage of great entertainers. Follow up in the last story.
Okay. Singer Tenny says Nigerian music is suffering because many artists now prioritize social media clout over artistic development. Speaking on a radio show, she argued that this shift has weakened lyrical quality and originality, leaving many songs sounding alike despite better access to technology and promotion.
Abina.
100%.
They are now influencers. You know, you see them chatting. I mean, you see big artists, even big artists, they will chat like 5 times on X in a day. Where do they have time?
I think there's a variance of this kind of generation. It may not have been social media how many years ago, but attention always fights with like lyrical quality. It just depends on what you want to use your
life. Look at you two. You spend most of your time watching movies or doing this. Self-confess.
Why are you coming for me?
You spend your time.
I think
work. You won't do
that's low blow.
Very well.
You said it this morning.
That's because I used all my day. I worked till maybe 11 o'clock, and I said I must rest. So I now watch.
That's what I'm saying now.
11 like 5 a.m.
Tamilore, don't worry. We have your back. Since
we are behind you, 100.
Bosun has the low blow. We are withdrawing points from Uncle Faj.
Exactly, we withdraw the point.
Yes, we withdraw
the solidarity and that's functional sidestepping and cheating and what not. We'll take a break and let me look for a song that befits this occasion. And it says, let me say, It says, okay, let me just be. It says, my darling.
Uh-huh. That's how you.
That's
That's
only my darling. It comes up to you now. It is by, where's my darling now? By Chela.
but happy to listen to it. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
I hope it's African. I was
Yes.
Nigerian. You didn't mute.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I've stopped it. Congrats to Arsenal. Now do well. That PSG.
Bosun. Bosun.
Oh,
Bosun.
Yes.
You know what I witnessed during that semi-final?
What?
I left home with my son to go and watch that match because there's a particular viewing center. If they don't see me, they will call me.
Of course.
So I got there. I sat down. So after some 20 minutes, I noticed that as big as the place was, one half was filled by the Olotes.
Can you
The other
imagine?
half, the other half was Arsenal. When they nearly scored that center, that was when I knew. They just shouted.
The reaction.
The reaction.
It's your mouth now. Your mouth. Don't keep quiet.
I don't know how we got this number of enemies.
Enemies.
Your mouth. Your mouth will not let you rest.
You actually left your home.
Hey, they will leave their own case. They will be abusing everybody all over the
Come
world.
and be an enemy. They actually paid to
enter. They call it hate watching.
Can you imagine? But since then, the Arsenal fans.
I like the way Arsenal is playing. I think they will get one of these stuff. They say, "Allah Maji." I say, "Akintunde." He said they just can't stand them winning anything. They will want. They will not let us rest for the next 365 days.
I don't know, but I was talking with someone and we were talking about how Arsenal has been able to enter the market. It's all over. Even other countries in Africa, these fans are the same. They are loyal to the core. Their branding and marketing team, I don't know what I would really do.
Did you notice that the young generation, very young generation, most of them are Arsenal fans now?
Yes.
And everybody will keep telling them, you will grow old before Arsenal wins anything.
Can you imagine? They always say that.
They actually called my son that if he agrees to leave Arsenal, they will give him something. That
but there's something about that, to support someone for 22 years without anything. That's loyalty. That's a lesson in loyalty.
One of my schoolmates.
And you know what's funny? Do you know that Arsenal tickets are the costliest of all tickets? Most expensive.
Yes, mostly. I think and Liverpool. Okay.
Oh, because City, there was a day we went to work, 25 pounds.
Some useless people like Chelsea, they are planning to increase ticket or make it a balloting. People that we are managing.
I'm going to tell you a story. One of my colleagues at work, one of my colleagues from England, he did his wedding photo shoot or something at the Arsenal Stadium. I don't know what it's called, but he did it at the stadium.
Emirates.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
It's one of those ones in England.
Wow.
Many of they follow Arsenal and Chelsea too. Yeah. Okay.
Like that's a die-hard fan.
But what's happening to Chelsea?
What?
Uncle Fad is not talking. What's happening to Chelsea?
What did you do?
It's called Blue Cokers. We will soon get rid of them. It's okay. Let's go.
Sorry, the sign is not sure.
Yeah, let's not show. We're back. And you needed to have seen what's going on backstage. All these fanatics, football fanatics. They are luring Moyo into it already. Okay, we have so many stories to talk about, and more than half of them have to do with defections, APC, PDP, ADC, and also,
This is the
you
time
know,
for
there's too much. So let's start with a normal human being story.
okay. A Lagos resident.
No, not the Lagos resident.
Sorry.
Let's do let's do three first, then we'll come to one.
Okay. The federal government has approved a new policy to regulate honorary doctorate awards and stop their misuse. Education Minister Tunji Alausa says universities must now obtain approval from the National Universities Commission before conferring such honors, while individuals falsely claiming honorary degrees could face prosecution.
There you have. So you can go ahead and say you're doctor this and say because you're doctor of letters or honorary whatever. Uh, uh, how do you see Alausa himself? I think he's a doctor. Is he a professor or something?
I'm
Or
not
is
sure.
a
This
doctor?
is Minister Tunji Alausa here. I'm not
No,
I think
he's a medical doctor.
sure.
Okay.
He's a
So-
medical doctor.
Oh yes, yes, I guess so. So they don't want you having putting doctors to your name when you are not a medical doctor or you didn't get it through as a philosophy.
No, they said they will limit the use of the
No, generally speaking, they said they don't want those who are
Don't want.
I mean, those who are honoraries like
You keep on hearing Reverend Doctor, Professor,
Yes.
I
Prophet.
support that,
most of them are honorary
I support it.
stuff.
But then
Yeah.
how do people now know they have it? How
But
does it
And
support?
write it behind it, delete
Okay,
or D
okay.
whatever behind.
but Uncle
And,
Fudge,
and you see the
Uncle
one I
Fudge,
think
my own
they are
question.
firing on. Hold on, please. The one that they are firing on is those these ones that always makeshift. They will say they have satellite campus in Nigeria,
Campus.
or they have these makeshift something. They will sit up 30 people and then they honor them all
Wait,
kinds of
sorry, I say so if you
doctorate
get to a
degrees.
PhD level, even if it's not in philosophy or any of those doctor or something, you still cannot use the doctor.
No, that's university now. That's
Okay,
you can you can use that.
No.
Yes, Bosun, go ahead, please.
So for me, let's clarify. There's the academic doctorate and there's the honorary doctorate degree.
Mhm.
The honorary doctorate degree most times are given to important people in the society, and just to honor them. And there's a big difference in this thing. Most times it's used to raise funds or attract people to the academic environment. I mean, most people who get all this honorary doctorate, they give something back to the school. It's a way of raising funds and some level of awareness. And for me, I think there's no big deal in it. I think it's just pure academic bravado. Bragado, that's why they say don't use doctorate, don't use it. Doesn't change anything. It doesn't mean they will walk up into a lecture room and start lecturing because the person is an honorary, was given honorary doctorate. So the battle has been long. I think it happened in Ghana as well. They too banned it and said, I think it's all those people who have the academic doctorate who just feel they can't call me doctor and also call some persons who are not.
Like I suffer to get this.
Who
I suffer
suffered?
how many years? Are you
Suffered
just
many years
coming
for it.
and just
You know,
like take the doctor?
I
from
think
me?
the one they should clamp on is those mushroom doctorate degrees that they give. They just open shop in the airport hotel. They say they are doing graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremony. Of 250 people. They will just dash them all kinds of doctorate. From
Just scatter the table.
in one island and all that, and they will do it in Lagos, and they say it's a honorary degree. You know. Anyway, that's the point. Okay, let's go to the first one
Okay,
before we launch into the issue.
okay. A Lagos resident has accused suspected police officers of robbing him at gunpoint after allegedly forcing him to transfer 200,000 naira while driving to work. The victim claimed the officers intercepted him at Ajao Junction, seized his car and released him after confirming the transfer. Lagos police say the incident is under investigation.
Where are we going now?
No, this is our police. This is our police. It's getting worse.
Mm.
It's getting worse. You think they will change when they see things, but it's just getting worse.
They
And
can't. Bosun, they can't. It starts from the recruitment process. They can't. Most often time now, maybe not on the highway, but most of the streets that you have policemen standing, they are just there to collect money now. Nothing else. Just to collect money. You will hear them, they will come from
collect money.
Yeah.
If you collect money to the point of transfer, they can trace transfer now. And then people keep bringing out videos. Policemen they get sanctioned every time.
Yeah, we do this with impunity.
There was one that
we collected that transfer, and I warned him then. He had an encounter with me here, and I warned him that, come, you want me to pay you for what? I came to bail someone, and you are not even afraid. I said I should transfer it to one POS. I said, I'm not doing any transfer. And stuff like that one. Now, about a year and a half later, that was last year, he was removed from the police force because he collected the same transfer. That guy transferred over 100,000 naira to him. The whole account, he emptied it. He didn't know that guy was going to go ahead to report.
But they see videos every day that their colleagues get turned out.
They don't. Bosun, it is me and you that have time to see video. They don't. They look at their lifestyle, the way they operate. Look at their lifestyle. Most of them, they don't have a house they are staying in. They sleep at the station.
It's terrible, guys. I have a call online. Hello, good morning. Hey, Pastor Ambrose, good morning. Thank you. Amen.
Yes, the issue of doctorate, I don't get it. But if you give me a honorary doctorate degree, I'm not going to take it to work anywhere. I just put it in front of my name. That's all. Because if I want to get a job now, if I say I am a doctor, I have a doctorate degree, they will ask me to bring my CV, my certificate. So why? Yes, you wanted to say something, Fine.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
Why will I, put doctor in my name, and then I think one they just, do things that are unnecessary. We have people who even, they get doctors as what do you call it, as a nickname. They can put anything there. I don't see any reason why that should be a serious issue in this country. Of the police force. Of course, you know that these people, it's not just somebody talked about the recruitment. Yes, because in my hometown, back in the day, not today, 10, 15 years ago, people who were corrupt, people who were armed robbers, thieves, after they go to police station and they come out, they end up in the police force. And most of them have they use their brother's name, their friend's name. I know a lot of them from my hometown. So the point I'm making is this. I agree that the recruitment is faulty, but even I had a case with a DPO back then about 15 years ago, or even maybe 20 years ago. They sent him up for the DPO, and they accosted my car. They said my documents were not original. I'm talking about 20 years ago. From College Road, they took me to Pennsylvania police station, and I went to see the DPO. He said that I should go and bring the original documents now, because in my presence, people were inducing them with money. I refused. That day I won't forget. I had to go. I lived in Akute then. had to go to Akute, get my original documents and brought them. They delayed me, hungry, mama me that day. I started thinking, if I had known, I should have given them the full picture of police that way to buy. You know what the police agent told me? They say you don't want to spend money, you will suffer for it.
Oh my.
I've had issues with police separately and I refuse to give them bribe. So when some of us are talking, it is in our blood. We are not just talking because we want to talk. We are talking because it is what we practice.
Yeah.
President of the police force, we have good, some of them that are good, but I can also tell you that some of them are terrible. So if you sack them again, you create more problem in the society. That's the truth. Because they end up becoming armed robbers again and criminals. So I agree that the recruitment process has really need to be worked on. And I also want to suggest that even those at the top, they are the ones that should be held responsible, not the people at the bottom. Because when they are held responsible, they will make sure that they carry people who are competent. I'm not aware that DPOs, they buy lands and mansions in GRAs and all of that. Look, the wrong thing is so much, and unfortunately, the politicians are not even helping matters. I'm still listening. God bless you.
Thank you, Pastor Ambrose. Yes, police. I know. I mean, talking about the upper echelon. I remember when we used to visit the detention camps a lot for one problem or the other. When I was still
because you were troublesome.
a hot-blooded.
Let me say it out loud.
A hot-blooded.
Because you were a very troublesome, hot-blooded journalist.
And we talk to when they're interviewing you or interview, or they call it interrogating you. They are civil. They are civil. ASP, the deputy commissioner and all that. They're civil. They are well mannered. And you wonder why are they producing this kind of children on the streets and all that. Call out like, hello, good morning. Obi, good morning. Again.
This police issue, I know the rank of crowd have been affected almost. I think the problem is the officers, the way they live their life and the kind of wealth, they are stealing. You cannot believe. You start asking yourself, is he a man that is giving 300,000 at this every end of the day?
Wow.
Because it's good to rest and fight and see all these things. They need to survive too. If they stay on the streets and the rain and storm, without some of them will play party, they cannot afford to buy their police shoes or uniforms. So the system needs to be reviewed. I don't know where to start, Nigerian problem. These people, how can you pay a man 100,000? This is what people do. So such a man will come there and everything. So you see that they are tempted to commit crime. You don't want to commit because you go home, your wife and your children, they say there's no food they have. And your police officers. You know what police officers still all over the world? They are one of the highest it's in the negative. For this is this problem that Nigeria have. APC, I don't think that they have any problem. Sometimes I begin to wonder, when these people, this is insecurity and problems left and right. So what they want to talk about is not there. For me now, as an amazing doctor, who will come and stop it and answering doctor? I will come and doesn't matter how you get it.
Oh my. Obio. This Obi is a case. Is a native doctor. They want to remove his doctor. They say you are jobless. That's why you are doing all these things. There are more important things to do than chasing those who have doctorates and all that. Anyway,
sincerely speaking,
the part of the cleansing system. I wrote, there's a throwback to me, the Facebook throwback of what I wrote in 2011. And I was writing that I was in the sun for like 5 hours. and I was getting irritable and very, very pesky, so to speak. And I was writing that we need to cut these policemen, these traffic wardens, and all these ones some slack because they stay there 8 to 12 hours, the sun, the rain. I just spent 5 hours and I'm behaving like this. That even if you do that, every day of
Uncle Fudge, even Uncle Fudge, even in the best of times, the way they treat the rank and file of any police force, it's bad. Even in the best of times, the way they treat the rank and file. I met an officer during the COVID-19 issue. Then ASP or SHA of Penn Cinema Police Station, a fine gentleman of an officer. What happened was that a relative we got a call that a relative was threatening suicide in the middle of the night, and that was during COVID, and there was nobody with her in the whole house. I mean, she called. The person she called was far away from Lagos, and the person had to call me. So I told my wife, okay, let's get into the vehicle. We need to get to this place. It's an emergency, and it's in the middle of the night, around 12:01. And we were there, and in between our bands, somewhere like that one, we lost our way, and we were trying to find our way. And I think the police were on patrol, and they were picking up people that were on the streets and stuff like that one. And this rank and file came up to me because I got down, went to a filling station, then went to ask the security where the street I was going to was to direct me. So the police parked beside my vehicle. The rank and file came down, and he accosted my wife. What are you doing? I said, my husband is trying to explain to her, calling her a prostitute and stuff like that one immediately. And I got there and I said, what's wrong with you? Why are you calling my if I was wearing the uniform and I called your wife a prostitute and he was cocking his gun, I said, and the way you are cocking your gun now, and you think you will shoot and something will go off, it will not. And the guy was surprised that I said, you try it. So the officer inside the vehicle, officer now called and now said, sir, can you come? I now went to him and he said, what happened? Immediately he de-escalated the issue and started reprimanding that guy that, why are you doing this? That he even thought something else happened. So with all this explanation, and the guy led us to the street. We rescued the person. The guy released the person to us after 30 minutes of counseling, that in the morning we should take her somewhere she can get better counseling and stuff like that one. And my wife was surprised, and she was like, so this kind of people exist? And I said, yes, but the rank and file is what we keep on seeing on the streets, and those are the ones that are giving that dog a bad name. And
frustrated ones.
They are not. Yes, they are the frustrated ones on the streets. I tell you, I kid you not, sir. They don't have where they sleep like you and me. They don't. They sleep on benches. They sleep on the floor. That uniform is just a cover.
It's not right.
It's just a cover, so that even when we are criticizing them, we should know where they are coming from. When you treat a man like a madman, you start behaving like one.
He will behave like one.
And quick one. Sorry, Uncle Fudge. Can I drop a line? This is a warning to those from this revelation now. This is a warning to those who just charge at police, who feel that they can argue with them and all that. Some of those people are not in the best of conditions. So it's just best you are polite and you go. That's just my own advice.
Especially if you want to behave like Pastor Ambrose and don't want to give shishi. And you don't have a day.
If they waste your time, it's fine. If they don't waste your life,
don't challenge them. Don't infuriate them. Don't make them madder than they are. And and then they do. I mean, like Bosun said, they watch these things every time you see them being reprimanded, being sacked, being prosecuted, but because of video capture of what they have done and all that. And the next thing you see another one.
And they'll be telling you,
a month ago, we're talking about the guy who shot someone in the head, point blank. Last
Yeah.
week another one did that somewhere again. Somewhere in the southeast or southwest, the south again. And next week, you never know what story will come up again. So let's be mindful about that. Some of these jobs are not stable, and don't shake the table. So just live your own life. Just go on. If you don't want to give them anything, follow their command. Go to their station. Go and sort out yourself.
Okay.
Don't let them muffle you and waste your life. I beg you. Okay, let's try and move on.
Okay. I'll
Thank
keep my
you.
comments on that day. Senator Akindamola has urged Nigeria to revoke the licenses of South African companies like MTN and DSTV following renewed xenophobic attacks on Nigerians in South Africa. He told the Senate that Nigeria must respond firmly through economic measures, insisting the country can no longer tolerate attacks on its citizens abroad. The federal government says arrangements are underway to evacuate Nigerians willing to leave South Africa following the renewed anti-foreigner protests. Foreign Minister Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu said Nigeria cannot ignore the harassment and killing of its citizens, while also warning that rising Afrophobia could threaten diplomatic and economic relations between both countries.
Thank God Nigeria has woken up. And the head of Nigerian in diaspora, especially in South Africa, I can't find the name here now. Chukwere or something. Said more than 130 Nigerians have registered to voluntarily repatriate from South Africa amidst rising xenophobic attacks. We are wondering, was it last week or a week before that? Nigeria should respond. I mean, we should sanction them. We should call their ambassador to order. Ghana was doing it. We are not doing anything. Thank God Tuga was not on seat, and Bianca has taken over, and they have done the needful. And then let's hope nothing evil will happen to the others or those who are waiting.
Uncle Fad, we need to address. Okay,
go ahead, please.
We need to address what Senator Oshomole raised. For me, I felt that was not particularly
extreme. Yes,
let me find a better word to use. I don't want to go derogatory. It's unexpected of a senator to say things like that. First of this companies that he's referring to. So now this is a diplomatic issue, and there are ways you go about it. Sometimes you can be aggressive. Sometimes you can seek alternative ways of resolving these issues. One thing I want to point out is that the areas and the people who are doing this thing, the very minute people, the South Africans going about this thing, it's not the whole of South Africa. I've done my research to find that out and even spoken to people over there. Now, so the people I called, they said they're safe. That all these things just happen in some small places. Now, that's one. Secondly, for me, I think the Nigerian government has reacted well. But what the senator said is what I want to express. The companies that he's saying that they should target, these are companies that Nigerians have heavily invested in. So if you revoke so you have them, and they work in as well. So they provide employment and all that. So I think for me, that's a low for the senator. He hasn't gone about it well, and he needs to come back and retrace his steps. You don't do things like that. You kill investors' confidence if you go about things the way he has outlined it. So that's not the way to go about things. Things are happening over there. Let those in charge get in touch with them and then talk it over. Look for South African company. You don't kill fire with fire. Things don't work like that. I didn't expect that of him. It didn't make sense to me. That's just my position.
Well, I'm not surprised. Since his fight at the airport, in solidarity with other Nigerians. Oshomole is still a labor person. Still a labor leader in his blood. But like someone said, it's unsenatorial for someone who aspires to higher office. Because that's why he's fighting Akpabio now. because of the Senate rule. He probably wants to be a Senate president. Imagine if he gets there, he probably will raise the resolution
Oh,
that they will close down. They should close down the STV and MTN and all that. Where more than 90% of Nigerians work in. And what do you do to that? And then, like you said, investor confidence and all that. It will be devastating. A setback for their renewed hope scheme and all that. Okay. Uh, I've missed the call. As I'm trying to call, please don't stop calling. Let's do one. I don't know how we are going to do it now.
We'll move about the number 2.
Let me see what that is. No. That's overtaken by events.
Okay.
We have about 14 stories on
We cannot finish.
on all these things. So I will need to take one or two. Okay, let's marry six and 10.
Okay, INEC has rejected efforts to deregister the African Democratic Congress, insisting that political parties can only be removed in line with constitutional provisions. The development comes amid ongoing leadership disputes within the ADC and fresh legal battles surrounding the party's structure. Moving on, the defection of Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso from the ADC to the NDC has triggered a major political shakeup, with 18 lawmakers following suit. The defectors blamed internal crises within the ADC, while analysts say the opposition landscape ahead of the 2027 elections is rapidly being reshaped.
Okay, one thing I want to ask the lawyer is the what is INEC's business in interjecting that they cannot remove somebody? Are they the one granting? Because the news I read was like the petition was sent to them and they are rejecting to remove ADC from the ballot and all that. Is it not supposed to be a court order? So why are they
I,
making the interjection?
nobody has made an order to remove ADC from the ballot. There's no court order to that effect.
There's no court order. So why are they rejecting somebody's plan idea to do that? Why is it that INEC is saying that?
INEC is a regulatory body.
Yeah.
And it lies with them to prescribe and also remove certain parties based on some provisions of the law that guides parties that can actually come on the ballot box. Now, ballot paper. Now,
sorry, Bosun, I'll come back to you. Let me just take this call. Okay, it's gone off. Okay, sorry. Please try again, the caller. Yes, Bosun, go ahead, please.
All right. So if you look in the past, you find that there are instances where certain parties have been taken off based on the fact that they didn't meet the prescribed criteria for them being eligible to be on the ballot paper. Now, so INEC has that power. INEC has that powers to do such things. Now, but some people have come by way of petition to take ADC off the ballot box. Things don't work like that. So I think that's why INEC was reacting. If there's a court order to that effect, then fine. But it's not something that some people will gather, because the implication is that if they do it for A, when the people who are against B come, that's what they will expect. And then Nigerians are very quick to attack INEC and, raise up the bias card and everything. So it's best INEC is circumspect in its dealings and they work according to the law or definite orders from court in that regard. That's why they are taking that step.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the story to find out. My ground is, why is it the INEC that is rejecting the effort? Because if it's a petition, it will be before the court. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I can hear you.
But slow.
It sounds like but it's not. Your voice is not clear. It's not loud.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better now. It's slightly better. Okay.
Zero. One, Nigeria is a member of World Trade Organization. And we take democratic action the way some did it on, even though the court in America has nullified everything it did, they need to show that it cannot fail. And apart from that, Nigeria is having deficit balance of trade against South Africa. We have more investment in Nigeria than we have here. And what that means is that there's still opportunity for Nigeria to go to South Africa, do legitimate business opportunities and make money. But because of our own problems, perhaps the infrastructure program, the infrastructure, poor energy, whatever, capital, we cannot do the same person that they are saying here. So what it means is that if we do that now, they're going to stop the future opportunity, investment opportunity in South Africa, which is bad. That is going to be in the presence of the Africa Free Trade Agreement, which has not really taken proper shape. Now, what Nigeria needs to take active action in South Africa. If not that we have had bad leaders, bad officers, bad government, Nigeria should not be in this kind of mess, particularly in South Africa. Thabo Mbeki was in Nigeria. Many of the leaders were in Nigeria. Many of the citizens, some of them in the public today, came to Nigeria as refugees. They were sheltered in streets of the I know some of them there. So I think because Nigeria has lost its value as a dominant nation in the African continent, every country that are coming to us. Therefore, the ABC, Amokoto himself is the cause of the problem. What actually happened is that at the beginning of the federation, I think the senior advocate now went to court, he was telling the court to believe of the petitions of parties, ABC inclusive. People are now asking, why would you be the one to be doing all of that? I do not look at what happened yesterday in the federal high court yesterday. The man who caused the problem of ABC, especially by Ogundadegbe, he has now called for, employment of the judge, saying that because the judge now said that case has been postponed indefinitely. So, imagine if Obi has not left that party now, what it means is that he can take any wahala anytime. And the people who are causing problem in Egypt, just like Adeboye in Ojekunle, they have defended back with APC. And remember that Akindamola, the chief of staff to the president, they are telling that man, go and scatter the mission video at the government officer, saying that, so you can see that the problem was taking, perhaps because of Peter Obi, the government was sponsoring it. Immediately Peter Obi left there, just how the way happened when he left the party, everybody has respite, everybody is in peace now, everybody has respite there today, they are in peace now. So nobody knows what wahala they're going to do to MPC. That's the party, no party Peter Obi.
Yeah.
So I think this is what they are supposed coming from the background of a pro-democracy, whatever, has not really gone to this. What we do right now is even worse than what Abata did. And continue of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Titulope. Wow. Gentlemen, I think we have 2 more minutes. It, I think this is my, I'm sure you're still with me. This is my proposition. The way the cards fell, like Titulope said, for ADC up from the exit of Obi and Kwankwanso, it seems to be like a movement, a shift of anger from one end to the other. Let me take this call again. Hello. Okay, please keep on trying. I don't know your take, but as soon as Obi and Kwankwanso left NDC, there's this prominence for NDC. I've never heard of that party before, and all that. And some senators if you look at the story, they accept, especially when they started. the mockery of Akpabio on ADC. Hello, good morning. Okay, hello, Pastor Ambrose. Good morning.
Like Igola said, we don't know the next move they are going to make now. They have already started by sponsoring people that Jonathan should come out. We know it is the handwork of APC.
How do you know that? Okay, better.
Because why I say so is that this is a new party. And I can assure you that Goodluck Jonathan is not going to contest. He won't contest.
He says it's not a computer game. So
yes. This issue of South Africa, Nigeria has never been blessed with good leaders. And I think that's the thing. And this one now is even worse than Buhari, honestly. Why did I say so? If Nigeria had been blessed with good leaders, Nigeria would have been a maker of thought for people who want to go to school, academics, businesses, and what have you. Imagine a car of 2 million before Tinubu, pre-Tinubu. A Corona is now 12 million. Somebody just got a Lexus 350 here, they said it's 20-something million just to buy a car. So this is the reason why we have all of this treatment from South Africa and all of them. Do you blame them? Some of them never history or the role that Nigeria played during the whatever, to set them free. And I learned most of them, they are very lazy. The South African men, they are very lazy. And then the Nigerian men on the lighter mood, they know how to handle their day. And so, that is part of why, all of these things are happening. As for INEC, Mupito, a professor, in this country that we see people who are professors who just, make themselves up to illiterate, because some people, there are some people, there's no amount of money you can use to buy them. People like Mikey Jimmy, people like you, fact. If it is money, I'm sure you won't be where you are today. You stand on the truth. I've been following you. There are people that you can't use money to buy. But INEC has shown that they are very, very cashier in this day. And as we are talking now, the ADC themselves, if you ask me, I'm telling you this honestly, they are not even different from the ruling party, just that they've been cleaned out. That's why you see them making all of these noises and all of that. Can Mr. President please allow all these parties to function? Because we have never had this bad, where parties are, all type of allegations. The only time we had it like this was during Abacha, the 5 letter fingers. That was when we had this back. Just want to be the sole candidate of your party and of the election. How is that possible? And when we talk, some people will come and start defending. Look, these things are there that Nigeria as we speak today. Nobody, whether you are an analyst or not, don't come and tell me that Nigeria is working, so that we have not seen it. Is that working in other countries? You for giving us statistics.
Thank you.
To function. They should allow Peter Obi to be where he wants to be. They should allow ADC to function. They should allow every other party to function. And I tell you that this thing that they are doing will even implode in APC very soon. Go and write it down. They are also trying to bring all of these things into the system. Where is this going to take us to? I like to see your last day. This president that has been a Democrat, so we thought is dismantling every democratic structure in this country. And then you will come and say people went to do street convention when you knew that they didn't allow them to have access. And then you will come and say that internally displaced politicians from Mr. President. because that it is the work that you do that will speak.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Ambu. Pastor Ambu, thank you.
Where that every governor, president is performing their first term. This president has offered all that he can. Second term is going to be worse.
Thank you. Thank you. We are in for it. Gentlemen, I just like your take before we close. From the looks of things, from the way chieftains of APC have been mocking the rockers in ADC, and how people have been, parties, politicians have been defecting like the house is on fire. It does not look like APC was genuinely worried about the prospect of ABC. Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Like this morning when I woke up, someone called me.
Hey, your line is not on. Yes, Damola, I can hear you.
Yeah. Someone called me.
Oh.
It's a bit muffled.
He challenged me.
What's gone wrong with your voice?
Wow. Okay, hold on, sir.
Please. But maybe you stop in cap for Damola. We can't hear him.
All right. What I've just seen
Can you hear me,
this.
sir?
Okay, yeah, it's better. We can hear you now.
Yeah. We have
Okay, can you hear me now, sir?
a few minutes. Yes, better now.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Someone called me in the middle of the night, and he challenged me, and I had been carrying a moral burden. And funny enough, I started seeing things and on the net and stuff, and I looked at it. You know, we are all sinners, but it's just that we are choosing the type of sin to commit. In the sense that until we stop being hypocritical, we will never get it right. Now, this thing didn't start today. And we keep on mentioning only the president, the president, the president, the president, the president, the president, the president. As if one man can make a forest. He doesn't. He has plenty of people around him in his party, outside his party, even other parties. And it doesn't start with an elected leader. It starts from when they are unelected and the society. And the society we have now is the society where we don't question wealth when it doesn't commensurate with the work the person is doing. Politics is so commercialized now that it is all about the money. And we can shout from now to tomorrow. It is only the people that can change their destiny. It is
Damola,
not.
You have like a minute. You have less than a minute to go.
Okay, because we keep on throwing leaders that are questionable, both as elected and even unelected, and we will now start questioning someone is disturbing someone. They will, because they don't even have the moral compass to do what is right.
Thank
Both
you.
the people that are criticizing.
All right. My position is very simple. Funny enough, I'm enjoying the drama amongst all the parties. There's still going to be some level of defection. The thing is looking like a scripted act amongst all these parties. But what I find funny is for every move by the opposition, they blame the those in government that they are the ones responsible for it, even when they have not gotten their own acts together. So I think a lot of drama still lies ahead. Let's just wait and see how these things pan out. But for me, what I see across board is just desperation for power and not necessarily people who want to serve the people. Some
you.
have painted their own in pious mode. Some have been aggressive about it. But the fact is that all those people are just desperate for power and they want it for their own selfish gain. If Nigerians think they are going to be better for it, I doubt. That's just my position.
Well, Damola, sorry, we can't take you. What's your prayer for Nigerian politics and governance now? Just 30 seconds. You will say you have your time. 30 seconds. If you say, if you have any prayer.
I don't have any prayer for now, sir.
Bosun, what's your prayer for Nigeria?
Same position. Let's keep hope alive. Let's somehow, I think somehow things will fall in place and we will still get it right. We can't sit and fold our arms. We have to get into the fray and hope that things turn around.
We must not forget unlike Damola, we must not forget to pray.
We cannot admit that.
I didn't say I will not pray, sir. I said that I don't have any prayer for now.
For now, okay. That's better. God will guide you. Okay, out there, on behalf of us here, we continue to pray that things will get better, and our leaders will have a change of mind. Because I don't know how we can change these leaders. It's their mind that will be praying that will change, and they will get better, and they will get the right representatives that truly have the care. I mean, even if just 20% of the care of the compassion for people, it will go a long way. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. By His grace. Bye bye.
So for now. Bye, Mr. Akindamola.
Thank you, Damola. See you next week.
I can't hear anybody again. No.
Oh, we were saying bye. We were saying bye. So he dropped off.
You have not suspended the stream.